Hello everyone, it is Sunday, so it's time for our Sunday school lesson. Today it will be about the parable of the house on a rock, or the two builders. Have you ever watched a house being built? Some houses are built from already made walls. Others grow gradually. They are built by hand, first one wall, then another wall, then window frames, doors, and finally the house is covered with a roof. We can all see the walls and roof clearly, but there is something in every building that you can't see. This is what is under the house. It is what the house is installed on. We call this the foundation. It should be firm, resistant, and durable. So Jesus told the people about the two builders. Each of them built a house for himself. One built quickly and finished very, very soon. The other has not even started, when the first one was already covering his house with a roof. The second builder didn't want to start building until he hit a rock. The rock would be big and serve as a good foundation for a house. So the second builder dug deeper and deeper. Finally, the second builder was happy. He reached the rock. Now the second builder can start building a house on the rock, because he found a good foundation. The first simply decided not to worry or puzzle himself about the foundation. He needed to build fast, so he built his house right there on the sand and didn't have a good base for his house like the second builder. What was all this concern for? The first builder thought, watching his neighbors suffer with his construction, all his hard work. Our houses are no different from each other. What difference does it make? Both houses are cozy inside. My neighbor should not have bothered to take such care of his foundation and spent so much time on it. But then, one day, the sky darkened. A storm was coming. After a while, it began to rain very heavily. Have you ever looked out a window during a thunderstorm? A little unpleasant, right? Everything is dark around, the wind blows and bends the trees. Sometimes even the trees break. It is not the most pleasant picture. And here was not only a thunderstorm, it was a real big storm. More like a hurricane or a tornado. The hurricane-force wind was beating with terrible force, and gradually the water began to rise higher and higher around both houses. At this most terrible moment, the difference between the first and second houses was revealed. The house of the second builder, built on a rock, withstood the hurricane. It remained firm and unbreakable, but the house on the sand suddenly creaked and crackled, and then it couldn't stand it, the storm, and fell. Once there were beautiful walls inside, and everything was very nice, but now there are only ruins. It is not surprising that our Lord Jesus calls the builder of the first house an unreasonable man, and another man who built his house on a rock a very wise man. It is very unwise to build your house on sand and not to worry about the most important thing, the foundation. After all, the one who built his house on sand and with no foundation lost everything. He lost his home and everything he had. Trusting Jesus means building your life on a solid foundation, like a rock. Everything else is sand. Only by trusting in Jesus you will stand firm. You will be safe. You can read this parable of Jesus in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 7, verses 24 to 27. God bless you guys. Bye.